That the voice of Peyton Manning talking about hope. That, of course, is
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Hey, what's up, man? It's Jonathan Callaway, aka Johnny Callaway, aka Tushka, and this is Tushka Talks. Tonight we are going to be watching the NFL Draft. I will be watching it. You won't, because on this there would be copyright infringement, and I don't want to get sued. So, what do you think about them apples, man? But but we are going to be joined by some friends along the way. We actually sent a link out on our Facebook. And so we'll probably put it in the description below. If you want to join us, man, hop on, or woman, hop on. Sorry, I just say gender specific things a lot of times apparently. But join us in the chat. It can be in video. You can join us on the screen as well. If you want to type it in, maybe you're having a bad day, but just give us a holler. Let us know what draft picks you want to see. I know for me, the Chiefs, I want to see us draft CeeDee Lamb. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm Oklahoma biased. Kansas City Chiefs bias, and I want to see the two marry because we already got Damian Williams, Super Bowl hero. We got quite a bit of other people. We got Pat Mahomes, Big 12 hero. So we got a lot of really good talent in Oklahoma and in the Big 12 that I want to see actually show up in the NFL and actually do something. Not saying anything to you, Baker Mayfield, but I'm just saying, what's up? Where's the proof? But anyways, I'm gonna be joined by one of my longtime friends. He was on our show a couple of weeks ago. It's my man, the myth, Maddie. If I can join it right. Nope, I kicked him out of the stream. There he is. What's up, Maddie? What's going on, brother? Let me unmute you. There we go. You all right? How you doing?
Good, man.
There we
it's
go.
My Friday.
Huh? It's your Friday?
My Friday.
Man, it has felt like a Friday all day. And I came to the realization a little bit ago, it's not my Friday. I still got one more day to do this. But it definitely does feel like a Friday with the NFL draft. Man, how pumped are you for this one?
Dude, I'm stoked, man. It's draft weekend.
Yeah.
A lot of big things could happen tonight. I'm excited. We'll see.
Yeah. I know, kind of trying to do some research because I haven't been able to stay up with a whole lot of it. But, I mean, this is the first time they haven't been able to do the combine and a lot of the other kind of preliminary assessments, and at least to the degree that they want to. And so a lot of it, they got to actually go off of tape. And so it'd be kind of interesting kind of see what they kind of pick out. I know, Tuapoloa, he's like, one of the top ones, but man, I don't know. That many injuries, I would stay away. What do you say about him?
I think he's I don't know if he lasts that many years in the NFL. We'll see. Injuries, we'll see that hip holds up. Before the injury, he was talking about being the number one pick.
Yeah.
So
that was true. And then, man, we also got the OU quarterback, former Alabama quarterback, tied with Jalen Hurst. And man, I mean, we thought we may have gotten 3 Heismans in a row. I mean, 2 back-to-back with Baker Mayfield, and then also our boy over there with the Arizona Cardinals. We thought that we were actually going to be able to get back-to-back to a three-peat, but Jalen just never showed up. So I don't know. I have a feeling maybe like third round he might go. What do you think? Do you think he's gonna go higher than that?
I've read some things that he might go in the second round.
You think second? Yeah.
I think people are gonna jump on the Jalen Hurts bandwagon and snag him early.
So it is. I mean, quarterbacks are always the main talk, just because quarterbacks are kind of the main player. Even though I got mad love for defense, for safeties, and for wide receivers because I've played one for a few years. But like with this, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it seems like we're in this new era where you have all this incredible quarterback talent. I mean, like mentioned Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray. And then you also got everybody else that the MVP from last year. It seems like it's a new breed and a new generation, and I don't know. It just seems like it's a plethora of them. Do you think that we're going to have some duds, kind of like Leaf, or do you think it's going to kind of be a little more process than that?
I think Ryan Leaf was a one in a lifetime bust. Let's just say that.
Yeah, the bust of all busts.
The bust of all busts.
Yeah.
You can put Team Couch up there with that too.
Oh my gosh, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Old Nebraska boy, Couch. That is. Yeah. I was happy to see his demise. I mean, I know that's mean, but as an Oklahoma fan, he wrecked us. He wrecked shop with us back in the late 90s, and so. Whenever he didn't prove that he had that pudding, I was happy about that. But yeah, man. So what are you watching yours on? Are you watching yours on TV? You're watching it online?
Watching on Hulu on the TV.
Hulu, yeah. I know I've got mine on the in the YouTubes, and you can go to the NFL Draft 2020.
I do have some breaking news though.
Uh-oh.
I just got a text saying Joe Burrow already has his Bengals jersey on.
Oh, he hasn't? Yeah.
Already has it on, and it hasn't even started yet.
This is actually a bunk stream, I think. I think it's a stream where they overlay something every now and then to try to cover it up, maybe? I don't know. It's hard to see. But yeah, so for you folks at home, for the three people watching, hey mom, hi mom. What we're going to do is whenever we actually get the drafts in or kind of see that, we're going to pull it up on the screen. That way we can all kind of watch and react to it, and then we're going to pull it right off. So hopefully we got the 30-second rule down. I know it's with music. We'll see if YouTube shuts my channel down. I'm not looking to make any money, so I don't care if they demonetize it. I wasn't going to make any money off of it anyways, but just trying to have a little fun tonight. Thursday, middle of the COVID. Good Lord, man. I know it's been a couple of weeks almost since we last had you on, but any changes up there in Kansas City?
Not really. I think we got like a week and a half before the stay-at-home order is lifted.
Yeah.
So things might be coming to an end. Hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Right. Yeah. I know we got some state orders yesterday, and looks like tomorrow they're going to open up some of the salons, the barbers, the massage parlors, even I think. But the next week on the 1st, they're going to open up quite a bit more, and then they're going to wait 2 weeks to kind of see if nothing jumps up, and if nothing jumps up, then they're going to open up a little bit more, and I guess continue from that. So. I like that. I like kind of the process. I still think it may be a little bit early because here in Oklahoma, we haven't had too much testing done, but we'll see. You can't control how people act anyways. So all we can do is hope for the best and just wash our own hands and not touch a face. Yeah. So I think that was a bunk one. I may have to go to NFL.com.
See if it's streaming on ESPN.
Right. Yeah, that is true.
They might be streaming it on their site.
Yeah. I just got to log in with the TV credentials. But did you see the Roger Goodell commercial?
I did.
Yeah, that was awesome. Boo the commish.
Who was it at the radio? Some radio station said they should have like booing, like tapped in somewhere at his house. So every time he makes a pick, they could be booing him.
They could do what? Sorry, I was reading. I can't read.
They said that they should like have a recorded booing, so when he comes up and makes the pick,
just
everybody can be booing him.
Right. Oh man. All right. Hope this works. You watching it right now? Are they getting close to even announcing anything?
No, not yet.
Right. I think it'd be like a half hour. They'll probably jibba jab.
I don't think he's even put anyone on the clock yet.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Yeah, because it'd be 6 o'clock over there, so probably I would say 6:30. They may kind of get somebody on the clock and such. But yeah. So for you all at home, we got some comments already. Brian Ishcomer, my dude, they had the combine but couldn't do the pro days. You are right. And I knew as soon as I said it, I was wrong, but I knew that there were some elements that weren't part of the combine that actually weren't able to work. But thank you for the fact check. Keep doing it, man. Please do.
I was going to do it, but I was going to let you go with it.
I saw it on your face too. Like as soon as I said, you're kind of like, huh? Like just, I don't know.
Like, come on, Johnny, come on.
Yeah, man. Okay, so for you folks at home, I'm on camera not because I'm an expert. All right, I have a bad memory. I did a lot of stupid stuff back in the day and ruined my memory.
Yeah.
So my recall is not great. That's why I couldn't say Kyler Murray until maybe like a minute after I thought about it. So for you all that can just call people out and plays and statistics, awesome. Congratulations. Come join the show. Click the link on my Facebook and come join the show because I am not the best at it. What I am decent at is actually just kind of talking, just kind of facilitating conversation, paying probably a little bit too much for camera equipment and lighting. But, we're just here to have some fun. And so if I do say something stupid, which will happen, don't say anything. Don't call it out. That'll hurt my feelings. But if I did say something wrong, correct it, just like Brian did. That's perfect. So Brian, if you're still watching, my man, who are you excited to see drafted? So Brian Ishcomer, my buddy, he is a Buccaneers fan. So he is over the moon this year. I think he already bought a Super Bowl ring. I think he already got one, just because he knew it was going to happen.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah. What are you watching?
They're running they're showing the Goodell commercial again.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And he was like, "Come on, Strahan, you can do better."
Yeah. Okay. This one's a little bit different. Yeah. See if we can listen to some of the audio.
The first ever virtual NFL draft is officially open.
They started the draft.
Yeah.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
I must be a little bit late. So you can hear it. Am I late?
I can't hear it. You're probably gonna have like a little delay.
I'm gonna delay. Dang it! All right. Let me reload to see if maybe I can get on that. Oh my gosh! And for you, if you guys watching at home and you're ahead of me, I apologize. But just pause and just let it slow down a little bit. Watch along with us.
Okay, Burrow does not have a jersey on, so the news was fake.
Fake news. Yeah. So what I'm seeing is the graphic where they're putting the bags on their head.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at.
Yeah, you got like a 5-second delay.
Okay, so not too bad. Well, no, I just now see Burrow, so probably about 15 seconds. Yep. Okay. Cool. So Joe Burrow, man. I mean, do you think he's fulfills the hype?
Oh, dude, he's the right number one pick.
Yeah.
Like last year, he might have been a top. Him and Murray would have went 1-2.
Yeah, I agree. Because they were 1-2 for the Heisman last year, right?
Were they?
Possibly.
What was the Heisman list last year?
Yeah.
I know Burrow was in it, but
There's 2019. We'll do 2018. Yeah. I feel like maybe Tuapula. Yeah. I know I'm butchering it every time, guys, because now I pull it up and it's Tagovailoa. Yeah, but Tua. Where are you getting Tuapalua? Where that's on something.
oh, this is cool. They have
That's right.
ESPN has like they've intertwined with NFL Network, so they have all the draft personalities on one show.
Oh yeah. Is somebody from Fox Sports?
Oh, Mel Kiper in his hair.
Yep. It's thinning out a little bit, man. Might you try that Rogan?
It is, and it's getting gray.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm gonna cut my hair after all this stuff. I looked at it, and my widow's peak is almost like in line with my ears. So I'm like, yeah. Time to cut that. But I'm also gonna cut it like in mourning as well, because that's kind of a Native American tradition to they'll cut a lock of their hair and bury it. So just with like all the deaths that we've had and just this whole season, have it be a little bit of symbolism, but at the same time, there's a lot of practicality with it. Right, let's check.
Let's put the pick in. You know who you're taking.
No, right? Why you dragging? Yeah.
Well, apparently today Miami was trying to get up to number 3.
Yep.
To trade 3 and 5 to Cincinnati for this pick, but
right, so,
Cincinnati basically told them no.
So since you are ahead of me, try not to react to it, but let me know when they are calling it, so then that way I can pull it up, because that'll give me time, production wise, to kind of bring it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Do you want me to put it in our little chat deal?
Hmm? No, you're good. You can just say, hey, just give me the nod, man. What's up, man? What's up? You going?
Gotcha.
You gonna put that on? Yep. You smell what I'm stepping in?
And it stinks.
It stinks. But yeah, man. So I mean, earlier we were watching the Chiefs draft watch, and they had Gordo on there, Alex Gordon.
What were they saying? I couldn't hear any of it.
Oh, just talking about the championships. I mean, is that guy really doing something, or is he just staged?
I don't know. I don't even know whose house that was.
Oh no! It's the Bengal guy, Zach Taylor. Oh, okay.
Are they really going to take all this 10 minutes?
Yeah, man.
I mean, you're taking Burrow. It's simple.
But it's still the introduction to the whole show. You got to like set up the momentum. You got to.
I'm not buying that. Like, here's my pick.
Yeah.
Here, let's get it going.
Yeah, I mean,
draft really doesn't start till 3 anyway.
Oh man.
Like we know who's going. We know who's going 2.
Yep.
I think we'll all freak out if Tua goes number 2, since they drafted Dwayne Haskins last year.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Which 2018 finalist, by the way, for the Heisman Trophy. It was Haskins, Tua, and Kyler Murray. But yeah, no. So Alex Gordon and them, they were talking about baseball, of course, but they're talking about the championship years, 2015 and 2020, and kind of what they meant for the city, and talking about this year too. So I mean, so with baseball, I mean, what do you think it's going to be like this year? You think it's going to go well into 2021, or just be a really short season?
It'd probably be like a 60 to 80 game season,
Yeah.
probably with no postseason.
What if they do that and everybody likes it, and they still made the same amount of money? Do you think they would just go to
Um,
season?
If they made the same amount of money, then I want to know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like behind closed doors.
Right. 3 minutes on mine.
It is in. It is in.
It's in. Oh, it's in. It is in. It is in, ladies and gentlemen.
This is probably one of the best Heisman speeches ever that I've witnessed.
Ah. Okay. It's taking too long. I'm going to jump back. There we go. Okay. I said the pick was in. Oh.
It is in.
Okay.
Bruh.
Yeah. I guess I was waiting for the walk on stage.
You mean to walk to his counter in his basement?
Yeah. Well, I thought they would like have some kind of video where they say, "Hey, we're selecting."
Away from the field, including restaurants in Plains, Ohio, naming meals and omelets after him. Look at him celebrating with the fans after they came back after that win over Alabama, and then changing his jersey name to Burrow in classic Louisiana style. He was in every way the Lion King as he won that Heisman Trophy in a landslide and over $500,000. Giraffe.
I can hear some of your background music, so I muted you.
Thank you then for everything they've done. And of course, self-reflective as well. Basically monitoring that I haven't gotten a haircut in months, so hopefully finally.
Can you still hear it?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah. All right. I mean, is this the actual pick? I'm confused.
Okay, here we go. With the first pick, the 2020 draft. Cincinnati Bengals select Joe Burrow, quarterback, LSU. And there you
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. There you go. Yeah. So next time we'll just wait till it gets to that. What? Shocker.
Shocker.
Spoiler alert.
I'm sure we've known that since this college season was over.
Yeah, right. Since he won the Heisman and also won the championship, right?
He could be their quarterback for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
If they put weapons around him that fit.
I don't understand what is going on in Ohio. But they get all this talent and they still squander it. They still drop the ball like every time.
The Bengals will be better. Will be better before the Browns are good.
Well, yeah. I mean, the Bengals actually were pretty good with Carson Palmer. And
They were good with Andy Dalton and Marvin Lewis.
Yeah, that's true.
They went to the playoffs every year. They just couldn't win the playoff game.
Yeah. So I mean, the Bengals have been like a lot closer, but good Lord, man. It was like they got Baker and he had that, pretty good first year. And then they go out and get the, incredible like talents that they had. And then they just shite the bed.
Dude, Baker Mayfield's a head case.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have to agree. I mean,
Dorsey acquired Beckham last year for Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
And Baker Mayfield and Odell Beckham don't like each other.
Yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to kind of see the 30 for 30 or whatever documentary comes out on that. All right, you don't have to show the Oklahoma game. Come on, guys.
That sting a little bit.
I mean, just as much as every other year when we get into the, we squeeze into the 4th spot and then we don't show up. Yeah. But hey, I'm still getting the top 4. We still get Heisman's. We're still at least competitors, man. I mean, I would rather have that and the heartbreaking loss in the finals than know halfway through the season that you're not going to make it.
Yeah, they really can't let Lincoln Riley leave.
Oh, good Lord, no. Don't even say those words. Don't say it. Yeah, no, because everybody's like talking about like, oh, Lincoln Riley may go to NFL. I'm like, shut your mouth.
He's such a good recruiter.
Yeah. And I mean, I know he was the quarterback coach, Texas Tech, so he kind of had his hands on quite a bit of different talent there. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm excited to see kind of how he actually does as a head coach. I mean, he's had a lot of success, but I really think that a good portion of people who had like half a mind to be a manager would be able to come in and have it good years with the talent that we have. But God, man, finally we got rid of Stoops' brother. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like they're talking to him maybe on the phone right now. How does it feel to be a millionaire overnight? Yeah. Did you guys get my ACH information? Are the funds deposited? That's all I want to know. No? Okay, well then I may want to go with another team.
Carbell was talking to me last night. I was like, if you got picked by a certain team, would you like hang up the phone call? Hey, it's the Cleveland Browns. Click.
Send a voicemail. Hey, we picked you. I didn't hear anything, guys. Sorry.
Hit the like ignore button. Cleveland area code.
Oh man. Come on. It says, yeah. It's like pick is in. All right, we got to finish this clip, then we got to get to this next segment, and then we'll bring it on. I mean, you got to make this, 32-minute show turn into 2 hours, right?
Oh, it will.
Are they ready? Ready?
Not yet.
God bless America.
They're talking to Burrow right now.
Yeah. It's gonna be like another 10 minutes.
Do you remember in the early 2000s when the Vikings missed their pick, and like all these other teams were running up their pick? It was like speed draft. Yeah, like the Vikings at that time the round time was 20 minutes for a selection.
Right.
Or 15 minutes for a selection. And the Vikings time went up. And so like the 4 or 5 teams behind them ran up their picks because the Vikings still hadn't made their pick. So like the Chiefs ran up their pick, Jacksonville ran up their pick. Like it was like rapid fire like selections like
2003. Oh man. Yeah. So the Jaguars ran up to announce Byron Leftwich. Carolina got Jordan Groves.
Chiefs selected Ryan Sims.
Oh man. I may cue that up and bring that up. That's awesome. Oh, okay. This is a pretty good article. 10 worst NFL draft history moments. Number 10 is John Elway refuses Baltimore.
Hey, they're showing Chase Young's draft at his home, and he's on the phone.
Is this it? Or I mean, because usually they did like pick us in kind of deal.
Well, this is what they've been trying not to do for the past couple of years, to show people on the phone. But I guess this year it's kind of hard not to.
Yeah. Well, they had that graphic where it was like, pick us in kind of thing. and then jump back over to it. Where Goodell would, I guess, announce it.
I think his brother could have worn something nicer.
Which one?
His brother's in a he's in a sweat combo.
Yeah, he just got it working out, man. Yeah, he's got the cell phone with the radial light.
No.
Yeah, hello, who is it? It's the Browns. Oh, here you go, bro. Yeah, he's busy, man. He can't talk right now. There we go, bud. That's the shot. Oh man, it's funny. I know everybody's just trying to do what they can, but I kind of enjoy giving them a hard time. Here we go. What? The guy they just showed? Oh man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there really isn't much hype around the draft.
Not around those first 2 picks.
Yeah.
Now the draft right now really starts.
Right.
Is Detroit
yeah.
going to trade out? Is Miami going to trade up? Is Miami going to get rid of their 2 of their first 3 first-round picks? Or what? I mean, you really shouldn't have to give up 2 first-round picks to move up 2 spots.
I'm with you. Yeah, I had to finish that chicken tender.
Sounded juicy.
So good. So good. So good.
Sweet Carolina.
Yeah, man. All right. Yeah.
I think it's going to be a trade, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, because I read earlier that the head coach of Detroit, Patricia, and their GM weren't seeing eye to eye on who to draft.
Yeah. Detroit. What did they finish? They finished 500.
No, they were like 3-11.
Yeah. I mean, I know they're at the bottom of the draft, but yeah, because they were another one that had so much promise, but then just squandered.
Well, man, they can't protect Stafford.
Yeah, and I think that's the big issue with even Cleveland as well, is getting that line. So I don't know if they just throw all that cash at the flash and they don't think about the trench war, but.
Washington has had 2 great first-round picks in back-to-back years. This year they get Chase Young. Last year they drafted Sweat in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
And they also had Haskins last year. Oh, Lions keeping the pick, huh?
Yep, they're calling it.
I'm shocked because they've been trying to trade down all week. Miami might get lucky. He might just fall right to them.
Yeah. So speaking of Miami, what all trades happen free agency? I mean, of course, the big bombshell was Tom Brady going to the Buccaneers.
DeForest Buckner from the 49ers was traded to the Colts for their first round pick. That kind of affects Chris Jones' compensation if he were to get traded today. Because the Colts gave a first round pick for a player that's not Chris. Chris Jones is better than Buckner.
Yeah.
In my opinion. And Buckner's good, but he's not a game disruptor. in the run game or the passing game.
Now, who all did the Chiefs not re-sign this year?
They didn't re-sign Ragland,
Mm-hmm.
Kendall Fuller, Wisniewski, Jordan Lucas, Blake Bell. He's picking.
Yep. Oh, okay. I thought they were actually doing the pick.
Conveniently, they have silver and blue balloons
Here, hold on.
in this house.
Okuda.
Conveniently.
Yeah.
You notice that?
Well, they got blue shirts on. I see green. I see red.
No, but like behind them in the kitchen, they had blue and silver balloons. Look,
I mean, they're blue and silver-ish. Yeah.
little convenient, my man. Little convenient.
Yeah. There's also green and red.
Hey, stop lobbying. I see you.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So 1, 2, and 3 is in. So who do you got for 4?
Offensive lineman if they keep the pick.
Yep.
Maybe Tristan Wirfs from Iowa or the kid from Alabama. Who knows? David Gettleman kind of is an off the wall drafter. He did draft Daniel Jones in the top 10 last year.
Yeah.
When he told everyone,
Oh, yeah. No, you're good. Yeah, keep going.
when he told everybody in the media that he basically was going to take Daniel Jones and didn't care what people thought about it, and he did it. So I don't know. I've seen a lot of mock drafts that have Isaiah Simmons going here too. So
Yeah.
they need offensive linemen desperately.
Yeah, this one says Jedrick Wills.
Yeah, he's going.
Yeah. Yeah, so with the Lions, I mean, do you think he just kind of gives misinformation? Just to kind of mess with people?
Maybe everything's a smoke screen.
Yeah.
But there's always that one person that's a source, you know?
It's Mel Kiper, right? Isn't he always the source? I remember, 10 years ago, they were all about Mel Kiper. It's like, oh, Mel Kiper's draft picks. I was like, good Lord, man.
You need to go to
Adam Schaffer became the new Mel Kiper, where everything he said was gold.
You need to go on YouTube and watch the video of Mel Kiper's first draft.
Yeah.
And it's when the Colts took Trev Albert. And the GM of the Colts at the time comes on. He's like, "Who's this Mel Kiper? What does he know?"
I think I maybe remember that. That, or maybe it was just a running joke each time. Well, I think Mel Kiper first draft, but they keep going to maybe first draft pick. Yeah, it's good radio right now. Sorry, guys. Robert's watching.
It's a movie preview. Or a TV show or something.
I think I love mine. Yeah, it was Mel.
Who do you think trades up to 4 if they do trade?
Man, right? So
Do you think San Diego jumps Miami for Tua?
I wouldn't. I mean, you know my opinion on Tua. You know,
Or does someone come up to the top 5 for a wide receiver?
that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping for CeeDee Lamb or some maybe get 5 or 6.
Did you see the other day when Kyler Murray was begging the Cardinals to draft CeeDee Lamb at 8?
I bet Baker Mayfield maybe is trying to get the same thing.
Baker has one of the best receiving corps in the league and still sucks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the best receiving corps in the league. He has Beckham and Landry.
Yeah. Yeah, and Beckham and Landry, played together. But
LSU.
I don't know. Yeah, it just doesn't look like it's working out too well. I feel like they just need to trade some of those guys. One of those 3. Just try something different.
I think this will be the Baker's last year.
Yeah. I hope so. I mean, I hope he just gets out of that situation and maybe gets, with maybe a little bit more proven coaching. Somebody that can, kind of wrangle him in a little bit and actually calm him down for once. I mean, I like the passion and everything and the excitement from him, but yeah, it's like all the off-field antics. It's like, dude, you're not helping the morale. I mean,
well, you did see that one game last year where he came into the game, he had a full beard. Then, during pregame, he changed it to a Fu Manchu or whatever. Yeah. Did he at the end of the game, he changed it to a mustache?
Yeah, stash for the interview or something. Yeah,
dude, where was your mind that whole game? On your facial hair?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's probably just taking a playbook from me, though. If you remember, whenever I was in Mr. Park Hill, I cut it. I had the long hair. I cut it into a mullet. then I cut it off. Yeah. So I've done that before. And one night I've had 3 haircuts. So can't hate him on that. But I'm with you though. It's like, yeah, where's your focus at? I mean, for that, it was just a stunt, anyways, just to have some fun. But yeah, I mean, you're getting paid millions. If I was getting paid millions, yeah. Well, what kind of hair do you want me to have, sir? Shaved? Psh, cool. I'll do it. Whatever gets me to focus on the game and, win championships.
Get Giants are keeping the pick.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. So if they're keeping it, then you think you're going up the O-line or defense?
Yeah, it's got to be O-line. They got to protect their first-round investment last year.
Yeah.
It's got to be a left tackle. They signed Nate Solder 2 years ago, and he hasn't been worth it.
Yeah, I need to pull up some more on that. One mock draft has the Patriots trading up for Tua.
Yeah, I could see. I don't see him. Miami passing on him though.
Yeah. Did Crimea Rivers? Did he ever go anywhere?
Yeah, he signed with the Colts.
Colts. Yeah. Yeah, because I know that for a while they were saying he was going to Miami. All right. Come on, picks in. Let's see it. Prove it. Quit showing the side of a building.
I did think the Giants were going to trade.
Yeah, my connection is bad. That or ESPN's just overloaded. I love that they picked that clip of Odell Beckham.
Oh, the net hit.
The net, yeah. Oh, man. You stupid. Get off me. It's like, yeah, dude. Just slam it to the ground. Or, I don't know. Just go
Stop looking at me, Swan.
Just look at your bank account. Shut up. Like, what do you got to be so pissed off about? It's dog eat dog world.
Yeah, that's. I don't know if that's not a reach or what.
They haven't shown the pick yet. So, you talking about Mel Kiper reaching?
No.
Well, there we go. Now it's showing up on my end. Yeah, I may jump off of ESPN. I think their player is garbage.
Even like Jalen Jeremiah is calling it a reach.
Yeah, Georgia.
He may be a good player, but there's better talent on the board to be the first offensive tackle taken. Like, hold on. Let me look at my notes.
Yeah, definitely, man. Got like the 4-3 or 4-4 and all that, or it was 40 time.
Oh, now Dave Gettleman puts the mask on in a room by himself.
All right, so this one was bust. Jumping off of that draft. Yeah, there's a lot of people saying Tristan Wirf was going to be the one.
Yeah, like Tristan Wirth, Jedrick Willis, Mekhi Becton, we're all like ranked higher than him amongst like draft people.
They said that he was going to go in 10 in this one draft. Yeah, I'm trying to find somebody who's the closest to the right pick so far.
Well, according to my magazine I have in front of me,
yeah,
according to these people, Andrew Thomas was the number one ranked offensive tackle, according to these people.
Well, apparently the New York Giants had the same magazine.
Probably. Yeah, but that's Gettleman's MO though. He'll take people that he's gonna take who he wants, and
yeah. So, what do you think, Justin Herbert to Miami?
I think Tua is going to Miami.
And Tua is, yeah.
Yeah.
So then, what about Chargers? Do you think Chargers go quarterback?
Yeah, they'll go Herbert probably. I'll be sick to my stomach if they pick Isaiah Simmons. I will throw up.
Why? Because you don't want him to play against us?
Well, one, he's from Kansas City.
Yeah.
Like, the kid's a stud. And
yeah.
Be from here and play in the same division, that would just be so sick.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like, I can't remember who it was, but it's Kansas City native that played against us. It with I don't think it's Chargers. I think maybe like Raiders. But, do you think Chiefs will trade up at all?
Depends where Henry Ruggs goes.
Think we're going for Ruggs?
I don't know. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
They have like 3, 4. No, we'd have four under 4-2 guys.
Yeah, this one shows Ruggs going to San Francisco in 13.
It's possible.
Yeah,
They compare him to Tyreek Hill.
right. To the Legion of Zoom. Yeah, they're showing Tua. Uh-oh. I mean, with all these picks, they haven't shown any of the people that they haven't picked, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only very many. Only
Options,
the only options they have to show you are who's invited to the draft.
Right, but pretty much, I mean, everybody that's, picked for the most part would have been invited.
No, they only invite like people who are going to go in the first round usually.
That's what I'm saying. Like all the first round. So it's like, why aren't they showing any of the other quarterbacks right now? Or even like bringing up a screen where it has like, the 4 quarterbacks, Tua. Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Man, looks like a lot of OT. This one.
If they pass on Tua, that's ballsy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they can do whatever they want, but like Tua's gonna be gone by the time they pick again.
Do you want Dolphins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dolphins pick again at 19.
I'm going to go with Herbert. I mean, even though they did show Tua, which if they do that every time, like foreshadow it, that's annoying. Because then there's no anticipation. Then you know exactly who it's going to be. And then it's just aggravating listening to the rest of it. I mean, at least set the stage. Hey, is it this person? Is it that person? This person's good for this. This person's good for that.
Man, that injury he had in November was damaging, dude.
Yeah. It's gnarly.
Broken nose, concussion, fracture. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. And he also had issues, the last year or the year before that?
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah. Yeah. And that's where it's just like, man, like, I mean, a couple of injuries within, the 3-4 years you're in college. It's like, yeah, you may be a little bit injury prone. They're not going to hit easier, Here we go. Pick us in. Tua? Yep, there we go. I know you saw it before I did, but all right. So Tua, man.
Well, I bet they're happy they didn't have to trade up to get him. He fell right to them.
Yeah. But who does Miami have on their O?
Devontae Parker was their leading receiver.
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick was their quarterback this past season.
Yeah, Fitzmagic, man. Yeah. Jordan Howard is the running back. They've got Ogba, Emmanuel Ogba.
Yeah, he signed with them. We lost him too.
Yeah, this year or last year? This year,
This
right?
year.
Yeah. It was the guy. They got Mike Jaziski. Zicky. That's what
Gesicki.
Jasecki. I mean, it's an I though. Dosaki. Mike Dosaki. Okay. Yeah. Albert Wilson. They got him. Was that last year though?
Yeah.
Not this year.
No, few years ago, they overpaid Albert Wilson.
Yeah.
Like 3 years, like $25 million.
Man, so they really don't have that many weapons. Jakeem Grant, Matt Collins. I mean, so yeah, I mean they're getting a good quarterback, but they had Samaje Perine. He was he was awesome, but I think he had too many injuries as well. Yeah. So do you think maybe they'll try to draft a wide receiver, second round?
They probably should. They have 2 more first-round picks.
They have 2 more?
Yep.
What? You talking about Miami?
Yeah.
How?
Miami has 5 first-round picks the next 2 years. This year and next year.
Oh my God. What? That is insane. So yeah. So
Miami also has a second-round pick and 3 third-round picks.
That's Gonzo.
So they have 5 picks in the first 3 rounds.
Was that part of the Fitzmagic trade?
6 picks. No, that was part of they got a first-round pick for Minka Fitzpatrick during the year.
Yeah.
Who else did they trade? They got. I'm not recalling where the other trade came from.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull something up on that. Man, that is. Yeah.
That's probably a good spot for Tua, but he's gonna have to go play in some cold ass weather though.
Yeah. So they have a pick number 18 from the Steelers, pick number 26 from the Texans.
Yeah, for Tunsil and Stills.
Yeah. Yeah, Kenny Stills, man. Like he's an Oklahoma guy. I mean,
I like Kenny Stills. He's a decent receiver.
I liked him. I don't think he ever got up the hump. I mean, he was awesome with when he was with New Orleans.
Yeah, but he's not, because New Orleans used him as what he was.
Yeah.
A deep slot receiver.
Yeah. I'll agree with you there. And then I think when he went into Miami, I think they just squandered him. So yeah, so the Texans got him.
Yes.
Steelers. Yeah, Texans. Okay.
The Texans got him as like a throw-in deal.
Yeah.
Oh, Brady Quinn.
Gosh, man. Then they also have 3 fifth-round picks for the Cardinals.
They have 14. They have 14 picks.
Yeah,
this weekend.
That's insane. So how much? I mean, if you're drafting, I mean, because both of us are draft experts and we both drafted in the NFL before, but I mean, if you're drafting, man, you have 14 picks. Are you keeping them through this year, or are you kind of maybe use them as leverage and trying to get somebody else to trade you something good, for that 18th pick? I mean, do you take that for yourself and get a wide receiver, or you just say, hey, we'll trade you this for so you can get up and maybe get a better offensive tackle or defensive line? Matt?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, sorry, I was asking you a question.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, so if you're the Dolphins, you have 14 picks. You've got the 18th pick. I mean, are you keeping that to try to get a wide receiver, or are you looking at maybe trying to unload that because you have a 26th pick right behind it? Are you looking to kind of unload that for somebody?
I'd trade up for an offensive lineman.
Yeah,
since they need offensive line still, I'd trade up for one of the top 5 offensive linemen.
Geno Smith. Ooh, are they going through all the busts?
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny Manziel. Johnny Not So Football. Mel Kiper. Yeah, I still can't find that video. The Mel Kiper one. I found this one. Haven't listened to it yet.
I'll have to send it to you when we're done with this. Dude, I can't believe who's still available right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go grab an internet cable and plug this in. My internet's actually running pretty bad right now. Yeah, I'll be right back. And we're back. Yeah, internet was running garbage. So that might be why I was actually behind you quite a bit. Go ahead and reload everything. Yeah, it's crazy how much signal you actually lose whenever you try to go off of Wi-Fi and not have like a direct line. Literally lose about like 10 to 15 megabytes per second. All right, here we go. I think this is it though.
I'll be right back.
Yep. I think that was what he was talking about. Was the what was that deal? Yeah, who is Mel Kiper? Who's Mel Kiper now? All right. Yeah, so we're watching the draft. We may this a little bit earlier. Man, it's already 8:00. An hour has gone by, and it's only been 6 picks. Wish they would go a little bit quicker. Nice, very nice actually. But yeah. I hope you guys are kind of enjoying this. Yeah, so I mean, like, let us know below. You know, who's your picks? Who do you want to see? I mean, again, being Oklahoma, also Kansas City. You know, I would love to see any Oklahoma player go to Kansas City. You know, whether it be CD Lamb, whether it be K9, Kyler Murray, or not Kyler Murray. Yeah, actually, it is Kyler. Yeah, because I think not Murray. God bless America. See, that's what I'm talking about. You know, don't do drugs, kid. But yeah, with the K9, man, you know, Murray, Kenneth Murray. There we go. Got there. Love to see that. You know, definitely like join that defense, man. Ooh, wee. But yeah, it's gonna be good though. Right now they're in 7th. Carolina is on the clock, and for Carolina, you know, of course, you know, there's been the issues, you know, with the QB situation, and you know, been there for a long time, but Be interesting if they try to part ways with him, or maybe if they kind of stick around. Well, it's not helping out. All right, you back. Yeah, so Carolina on the clock.
Where do you think they're going to go?
Well, I mean, that's what I was just kind of talking about out loud. I mean, do you think they're really happy with their quarterback?
They just signed Teddy Bridgewater.
They picked up Bridgewater?
Yeah, for like 3 years, $60 million.
3 years, $60 million?
Yeah, and they cut Cam Newton.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, I knew Newton was kind of getting out, but yeah. So okay. So 60 million for Bridgewater. I mean, he did good in New Orleans as a backup, but don't know about that. We start off with the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, decent showing. Christian McCaffrey. That's the future of Carolina. Stanford kid.
They just signed him to a 4-year extension.
Good. And this was his rookie year, right? Or second year?
No, this is
second year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he came in the same draft class as Patty. Well, Patty boy. So when do you think they're going to put up a statue of Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City? I mean, it's already 2 months too late.
Maybe after you win another Super Bowl.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I tell you, yeah. True.
They talk about that on sports radio here all the time.
Oh, do they really? They talk about statue?
Bob Vespa does it all the time.
Good. I mean, I would start a petition and a fundraiser. I mean, gosh, man. I mean, the dude's just, he's the truth. I mean, of course, it takes a whole team, but dude's so good. Pick is in. Oh, the pick is in. Let me switch. Boo! Where do they get these weak Carolina fans? I mean, right? like the microphones are going to be broken with the Kansas City fans.
That's if they have any volume on them.
Yeah, no, I mean, they'll be screaming, and then like their microphone is literally going to break, and then there'll be no volume. Then they'll be like, oh, the Kansas City fans are quiet. Man, because we yelled out. I mean, like we had so many decibels. We blew out our own dang speaker and microphones. So, of course, we don't have sound. But, yeah. Oh, man. I mean, even what they could have done was actually, like fill half of a stadium, right? I mean, 6 feet rule. It's open environment. So, Derek Brown. What you know about Derek?
He's the top defensive tackle in the draft.
TT. Now they're confusing me now. Showing his friends. His friends are running back for Air Force. Yeah. Or as the military and what we call it in the Army, Chair Force. Because they didn't have to do nothing. Yeah. So Isaiah Simmons is still out there.
I would trade up for him in a heartbeat.
Yeah. So would
I
you
would
rather
give
have Simmons or Kenneth Murray?
Simmons.
Trick question. It's Kenneth Murray's right answer.
No. You're Oklahoma boy. I'm a Kansas City boy.
Yeah. Well, and I think K9 was injured last year too.
He was.
Man, I mean, like that was one reason why I gave Jalen a little bit of grace. I mean, even though he did put the ball on the ground literally quite a bit. Man, I mean, it was just we had a new defensive coordinator. We were trying to get into a rhythm, and as soon as we got into a rhythm, we had all these injuries, and it was just like, God bless America. It was like the Chiefs, really. Like both of the seasons were almost kind of mirrors of each other, where it was just, man, we just couldn't get healthy. We were trying to get in the rhythm, with new defensive coordinators, and we finally got into a little bit of it at the end, but we ran into a buzzsaw, which is Louisiana State. But yeah. Luckily the Chiefs didn't have that kind of story as well. They actually got to march on and win the championship in an insane fashion. That was a weird playoff. Always playing from behind, and it was like it got too common. Like I hope we don't do that this year. Like, can we not like be in a 10 plus point deficit going into the fourth quarter? Can we guys? Can we can we not do all these fourth quarter comebacks?
Where do you think Arizona's going?
Yeah, right. I mean, look. By this one, they're saying Derek Brown, but he was just picked. So, I mean, if they're going defense, I mean, why not pick Isaiah Simmons? I mean, man. I mean, if CeeDee Lamb goes in this one, that'll be big. But you also got C.J. Henderson ahead of him. They're already in. Simmons, yeah.
My boy.
That's your dude right there.
I would have traded up for him.
Yeah. Man, look at that house. Pretty nice house. All right, who we got watching? We got one person watching with us. What's up, one person? Good to see you. Thank you for joining. If you want to, please put a comment down there. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, I think they already ran away. But put a comment down there. Let us know. Let us know who you're watching for. All right, man. Oh man, that's the only thing with this. Got too many shadows right here on my wall. I'm just looking at the lighting. I got like a lot of shadows right here. It's not balanced. Yeah. So Jacksonville now. So Jacksonville's on the clock, man. What is this?
I think they go defensive line. Or they could go linebacker too.
Yeah, still quite a bit of offensive tackles on there. And wide receivers, even.
I thought offensive lineman was like going fast already.
Yeah, but we only had one so far. Yeah, so you got Javon Kinlaw from South Carolina left. All right, so explain to me this edge. I mean, it's a new position that they're coining for players, right?
It's like outside linebacker, defensive end, like a rusher.
Yeah.
pass rusher.
So why do you think they're going away from the traditional term?
Because so many teams used varied fronts.
Yeah.
Like
They
sometimes he'd
go
be
more 3-4.
sometimes he'd be linebacker, sometimes he'd be staying up defensive end or
Yeah, and I ask because I mean we've seen it with the quarterback position. You know, almost every quarterback is able to run. You know, besides Tom Brady, besides Philip Rivers, besides the old regime, every new quarterback is a runner as well. And I mean, shoot, I mean, if Baltimore was any indication of that, I mean, how many rushing yards did that kid put up? Good lord! The year before that, I mean, Pat Mahomes had quite a bit of rushing, but um, you know, and then you're getting, you know, even running backs or tight ends that were former quarterbacks. Maybe not necessarily running backs, but I mean, but ones that can throw. So it's like everybody's getting versatile. They're able to play one side and the other, you know, and so that kind of gives them, you know, lack of a better term, an edge. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting. This is the first year I've seen this term. When did you first see it?
Probably when Pat Mahomes came out.
Yeah.
Like because like the big thing about him was like he wasn't. Everybody was shocked that we took him at 10 because of his footwork, and all of his stuff was terrible in college.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Yeah, his mechanics. Yeah.
Yeah. When he came in that game, last game of the season, he was fine, and everybody was like, "Holy crap,
man!" Right? Oh, I remember that. It's like, yeah,
like this,
we were sitting him out, and it was like we already got into the playoffs. We had that free game, and it was like, yeah, Patty's stepping up to the plate. All right, let's see what this kid's about, and sold the world.
But like his arm talent's unreal.
Yeah,
he could be rolling out to the right and just flick it back across his body, 70+ yards in the opposite direction, where you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
And the only person I saw that do that is like Big Ben and Philip Rivers, but they didn't have the arm talent though.
Yeah.
But they were that confident that they're, okay, I'm gonna scramble around and just chuck this ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we all wanted to.
Yeah, and of course, Brett Favre, we saw that gunslinger mentality.
Yes. Exactly.
But which he's Choctaw, by the way. Mississippi Choctaw, but it's all right. We'll still allow you in the family. But yeah, I mean, yeah. So you kind of see that. Then Kyler Murray comes out the next year, and of course doesn't have as explosive of a year. But both of them were drafted by baseball teams and chose to stay with football. I don't know why. It's less money, you know. So
Mahomes was drafted twice, and Kyler Murray was drafted in the first round.
Yeah, the athletics, and yeah, so it's like you get these incredibly like talented individuals, and it's like, okay, so are we, as you know, like a populace or human race, we kind of evolving a little bit, or is it more like these talents were there, but they maybe just stayed in one area and didn't really explore other sports because they thought, okay, this was the standard. Well, okay, for one, I mean, to be a quarterback, I got to be white. I mean, until Randall Cunningham, I mean, we really didn't, Warren Moon, we didn't really see, any African American or even minority quarterbacks.
I would say even like Mike Vick.
Yeah.
Mike Vick changed the mold of quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, like with his running talent, I mean, it was just like, okay, this dude is speed on top of speed. He makes fast things look not fast. But you see this kind of evolution, so it's like, I don't know. I just kind of wonder. It's like, I mean, are we just getting better? I mean, maybe the science is getting better. Maybe the even the drugs, the additives, getting better. Or is it just, hey, the talent was always there. They just never really felt like they could try in that area. So I don't know. I mean, that like for me on the outside, that's what I look at is the evolution of the sport. And kind of how we got here, but also like what's coming up next. I mean, want to see more running backs throw the ball away whenever they don't have a lane. So if they're good, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're going wide and you know you're not getting anywhere, just throw it away, dude. Just throw it away. Just throw it away. You don't have to hold on to it and then run to the other side and lose 5 yards. You don't have to run around for 30 yards to get one. Like just throw it away, man. Just all right. This is a dead play. We're not going to lose any yards. Kill the clock. Throw it away. But they still hold on to it. They try to even if they're trying to run it out of bounds, to kind of stop the clock. I don't know. It's just like there's like I've seen more opportunities where I'm just like, all right, can we please evolve this part of the game where you kind of get that. But yeah, so that's interesting. So with the edge term, kind of coming out, you have the edge rusher essentially. I mean, like where's the other areas where maybe there could be another term? Linebacker, safety.
Well, you remember the term they used for Derek Thomas, the Falcon position?
Yeah, DT baby, man. I miss that dude.
Derek Thomas position,
Huh? Yeah, I think they should call it that. I know there's defensive tackle, but yeah, call it the Falcon or call it the DT. But man, like he's. I mean, I didn't really get to meet him personally. I mean, I saw him once, but didn't really get to meet him. But like moving to Kansas City, he got me excited about the Chiefs. I mean, I think whenever we moved, Joe Montana was out, so we had Bono. We had the Lynn Elliott situation just happened. Yeah.
I was at that game. I was at that game.
Oh God.
And in the end zone where he missed both those kicks.
Yeah. Man. I mean, yeah. So I mean, I kind of came in the heartbreak, years. I mean, of course, it's always been up and down heartbreak, but yeah, but like Derek Thomas was like, God, man, he was just the guy for Kansas City. And I remember like whenever he passed and they had that tragic car accident, we were coming back, I think from church or something. So we were coming down I-29 and those office buildings up by the airport had 58 in the office lights left up. And I was like, God, man, like, I don't know. And it really kind of like woke me up to Kansas City of like, how big of a heart Kansas City has for sports and everything else. Was that the actual pick announcement? I don't remember seeing Roger Goodell up there. Did you?
For what?
For the Browns pick?
The Jaguars just picked.
Oh. Yeah, so we missed the Jaguars pick. Yeah, sorry.
And the Browns ain't waiting. They already know who they want.
Yeah. Yeah, so CJ Henderson, cornerback, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, man, yeah. I mean, I remember like, with that tragedy, that was one thing I really kind of latched on to Kansas City and was like, all right, this is my home. Like, this is my people. What is that kid doing? Yeah, their pick is already in. Is that kid actually calling out the pick or?
No.
Okay. Just a little kid interview or something. Yeah. Oh, here we go, Roger Goodell.
Line group for Alabama. And remember, John Williams was the 11th pick last year for the Cincinnati Bengals. A lot of people studying his tape kept looking at the rush.
I mean, they got to go D, right? For offense tackle.
I think it's going to be a tackle.
Yeah, that's the tackle. Yeah. Good, man. I mean, get somebody to kind of help protect the pocket, give you guys some time, regardless of who your quarterback is going to be. It's got dreadlocks. That's cool. Yeah. So now we got two offensive tackles out. So have Clavon Chasen. If I mispronounce it, my bad. But yeah, he's that edge player. So we were talking about that. They're saying the Cowboys at 17 is going to get him. So, we're going to. How about that a dance? By the way, you know what I'm saying? Do that. It's like, okay, like, is that like the white guy dance? The new white guy? Because before it was just the side to side. But no, so we got on the clock we got the Jets.
This could go one of two ways, man.
I mean, the Jets are kind of a mess anyways, right?
Do they go wide receiver, offensive line?
Yeah.
Defense?
Yeah, this Bleacher Report has him going for Mekhi Becton with Louisville offensive tackle.
Dude, that guy's almost 400 pounds, and he ran a 5.40.
Yeah.
That is moving.
364 pounds. Yeah.
Ooh, yay, the Raiders are up next.
Right? Oh, my gosh. Vegas. I don't know. It's still weird, I mean, I'm just now kind of getting used to Los Angeles Rams and Chargers, I guess, but yeah. So who do we got? Because Thomas was picked number 3, right? So Henderson was picked by Jacksonville, which is called. I mean, you still have Justin Herbert.
Herbert went to the Chargers.
Oh, did he go Chargers? Oh man, I missed a couple. Dang. You would say, hey, that's my bank. Okay, so Chargers did get him, right? All right, good. And that was Jedrick Wills that just went, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he was actually projected 4th in this one, so. I haven't found one that really got him all right. Yeah, this one's saying the Raiders are going to get CeeDee Lamb.
Probably. Or Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah. Man, so number 14, if the Tampa Bay Buccaneers get an offensive tackle, that guy has his work cut out for him.
You think so?
Not because they're bad, but because now you have Tom Brady, and you have the GOAT the golden goose that you have to protect. I mean, because if Brady doesn't, I mean, last year, kind of struggled a little bit towards the end and such, so maybe it was a little bit of fatigue, maybe a little bit of rust kind of setting in on him, but I mean, you got to protect, the most beloved quarterback of all time, almost. No, that's where I feel like they've got their work cut out. Just because the bar is set so high. Because he can't run.
What's that?
I was going to say, because he can't run.
One thing we were talking about earlier is the whole quarterback position, how it's changing.
Yeah.
Look at Jalen Hurts.
Mm-hmm.
He may go 4 rounds higher now than he would have been years prior.
Oh my gosh! Right? Yeah.
Because how offenses are trending in such a different direction.
Yeah.
To like the RPO offenses, the option type deal.
Mm-hmm.
That benefit his style of play.
Well, and definitely raised his stock. I mean, because good pocket passer. I mean, pretty decent, but yeah, I mean, fight or flight, he's gonna be running the whole time. And he proved that. His high turnover rate is what really hurts him and hurt the whole team last year. But yeah, no, I agree with you. Yeah, I mean, if he goes second or third round, yeah, that's like 3 or 4 higher than what traditionally would have. Yeah,
You
I
want
mean,
to say
even what 4 years ago, maybe he wouldn't go that high.
Yeah, I'd say so. Like, definitely, if he came out in the early 2000s, mid 2000s.
Yeah. It's Cam Newton. When did he come out? 2008, 2009. I think it was somewhere around there. Michael Vick was late 90s. In the 2000s was I remember like middle school is when he really popped. So probably like 2001, 2, and
Newton came out in 2011.
11. Wow. I guess it is 2020, but still
He
9
won
years.
the Heisman the previous season in college.
Yep. Auburn, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, here they go. They're saying, wide receiver, offensive tackle, defensive tackle, wide receiver. So they're actually putting Judy up higher than Lamb.
Yeah, I think it's like who you prefer. Like,
right. Yeah.
Everyone has acquired taste.
Yeah, both are incredible. And I don't know. I almost feel like the wide receiver position is getting a little bit easier. I mean, because the talent's already like there. I mean, you got the speed, you got the height, you're there. Because the quarterbacks are just dropping dimes, and as long as you can get ahead of your, defense, I mean, the ball is going to be there where you can get to it. Just because they're dropping bombs. So if you got 4-3, then yeah, I mean you're definitely in the race, and then it's just kind of splitting hairs between all the other ones. You think they're calling it right now? Oh, they're showing Ruggs. Okay. Tunder's down. Oh, there you go. He's yawning. There we go. They're supposed to be booing him, right? Yep, McCon. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So this one's not too off. This one is not too far off with the picks. That's Bleacher Report.
So if CeeDee Lamb goes to the Raiders, are you going to buy a Raiders jersey?
Heck no.
You're not a fan, man. It's CeeDee Lamb's your boy.
Hey, I'm a fan of Lamb. I'll cheer. I mean, I'll cheer for him whenever they're not playing the Chiefs, or whenever they're not playing anybody in the AFC West. But yeah, I'm not. Okay, so here's the thing, man. Coming from Oklahoma to Kansas City, right? There was no team. There was the Cowboys, but they were a little bit further south. And there was no team. And I don't know why, but I liked Howie Long. I think it was because of the little McDonald's cards that they gave us.
Yes, I know. I have the uncut sheets, the whole series.
Ooh, dude.
My mom's probably going to kill me for saying this. Mint in a box. My mom had to hook up at McDonald's. She got the whole series, uncut in sheets.
Dude. Yeah. Keep those. I mean, what are those worth now? Do you know? Do you ever check
I don't know.
Lately?
They were like the long cards.
Yeah. And whenever we ripped them off, it was like that. Paper. It still had those little points because it was stamped holes. That is what made it to where you could rip it. But yeah, man, I had that, and so for some reason, and another thing was NWA. Was wearing Raiders gear. So I had a Raiders hoodie. I mean, I had the Raiders starter jacket. Raiders starter jacket.
Were you an
And,
NWA fan too?
I mean, I was a little hoodlum, growing up. So, yeah, I mean, I like the attitude, kind of thing of that, I wasn't really, so much a fan of football, I guess. Just the appearance of it and such. For some reason, man, I latched onto the Raiders. But so I had a Raiders starter jacket, and I mean, it's what 96, and we're about to move to Kansas City, and I think we drove up, from Northeast Oklahoma and everything. But I go to a Chiefs game with my uncle, and I show up in that Raiders jacket because they're playing the Raiders. And he says, "You are not getting in this damn van right now." And he's like, "Take that off." and it was like, it was cold. I mean, it was like November, Chiefs game in November. And my mom's like, "He's going to freeze to death." He was like, "I will buy him a damn jacket, but he's not getting in this car." And so they ended up buying me like another starter Chief still, which I wish I still had, because I had Dan and Hughes' signature on it. I had, quite a few others on there as well. I think I had Andre Rison's signature on it.
Bad Moon.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. But yeah. So I mean, that's my Raiders story, man. Like I was a Raiders fan, and got converted. Thank God.
Converted.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Uh-oh. Is this it? They calling it? There's old Chucky Roden. What is he doing? Is he just flexing?
The pick is in.
Right. I mean, the guy standing there with the muscle shirt. He's flexing right now.
You mean his son?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, Dad, we're on TV, Dad, aren't we? We're on TV. But yeah. All right, settle down, guy. We get it. You got muscles, man. That's cool. Got to wear a schmedium to show him off. Pick is in. Who do you call? Who do you call?
I know, so I'm not going to say.
Oh, okay. I would say Ruggs. Oh. I mean, because with the name Rugg, yeah. I mean, you fit in with the Raiders. Because everybody's going to step on you, bro. Everybody's going to step on you.
He's got a garbage quarterback he's going to have to throw him in the wall who can't play in cold weather.
Yeah. Now, I mean, again, I haven't followed that much in the offseason. So, Carr was in, right? Is he out now?
No, he's still their quarterback.
Still the quarterback. So, you're saying he can't throw in cold weather?
He can't play. Well,
Yeah.
You look up his record in cold weather games.
Yeah. I mean, I know we always beat him. I mean, mine's based off of the Chiefs being undefeated for 2 or 3 years straight. So I don't know. Every time I see him, he's always losing.
Well, the Raiders just drafted their version of Tyreek Hill.
Yep. Trying to keep up with us, man. Everybody's going to try to get their own Zoom now. Okay.
You can't fix Carr. Carr's still garbage. Derek Carr is one of the worst quarterbacks in the National Football League. Ever since he broke his leg,
Yeah.
He's been terrible.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I mean, like, and I don't know. I feel like with a lot of those pocket passing quarterbacks and kind of the traditional ones, like as soon as they get that first big injury, I mean, they really don't bounce back that well. I mean, Peyton Manning, he did serviceably. I mean, because he had the injury, then he went to Denver, won the championship, but like, it's competitive. But I mean, they definitely didn't win the playoff games because of him. I mean, he managed the game, but he didn't. You could tell he was struggling. And same thing with Trent Green. Whenever he had that concussion or had that big hit, right? I mean, like he came back and you could just tell he was just a little bit fragile, a little bit off. I mean, what Alex Smith came back with an injury, but I mean, I thought he did good for us, but still, it wasn't playing at the level to keep the job from Pat Mahomes. I don't know who could play at that level to keep it.
Henry Ruggs is wearing a robe.
Yeah. Excuse me. That was good. Good radio. Yawning on it. Sorry, guys.
Watch your boy Jalen Hurts go to the Steelers.
I mean, he is kind of a bruiser. They like those big body quarterbacks there in Pittsburgh.
That'd be a good spot for him, actually.
Yeah, I think so. Play under Ben for a little bit. How many years do you think Ben's got? 1, 2?
1.
1.
He should be in jail.
It's probably a lot of NFL players should be in jail.
Well, he was.
Right.
Yeah, well, let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
We can talk about that on YouTube.
Yeah, right. Hey, guys, we're gonna take a quick break.
Yeah.
But it is 8:46, so oh man, I think we're gonna stream the whole draft. I mean, we'll stay on and talk, man. Me and you we'll hang out. But yeah, I think we'll probably cut the stream here. Maybe pick 14, 15. Maybe see what Denver does. See what another rival does.
We'll hang on until Denver.
Yeah. Yeah, because once it goes 2 hours, man, it throws.
We have a trade.
Yeah.
It's gotta be an offensive lineman to protect Brady. What are you thinking?
So Tampa Bay traded to San Francisco?
Yep.
Really? I mean, but there's so many OTs left. It's interesting.
Well, maybe they identified someone they
right.
Or maybe they're worried about Denver selecting. I don't know because they picked before. That's such an odd trade. They moved up one spot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh no, they traded for that spot specifically. They didn't trade their 14th pick. So they're getting a 13 and a 14.
No, they haven't.
They did? Okay.
They just haven't updated the thing.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's weird. Like, why not just wait? I mean, unless you're really that fixed on the guy. So what do you think? Like Tristan Wirfs?
It's either a tackle or another receiver. A running back, maybe? I don't know.
Because Becton was picked. Thomas was
This
picked.
one's so confusing because they moved up one spot.
Yeah.
Were they worried San Francisco was going to take the player they wanted?
Yeah. I mean, this one had San Francisco picking speed. Picking up Ruggs, but Ruggs got picked up. So, I mean, you got Lamb and the other receiver. Or did Juvie get picked?
Who?
Was it Juvie or
Jerry Judy?
Judy? Judy, that's what it was. Yeah. Yeah, he hadn't got picked yet, right?
No.
Man, it's a bizarre one, man. What you doing, Bruce? What are you thinking? I still think Cardinals whenever I see him.
Bruce Arians.
Yeah.
He was in Roethlisberger's prime. He was his offensive coordinator.
Gosh, yeah.
Bruce Arians coached for the Chiefs once upon a time.
Yeah. Assistant coach?
Mm-hmm.
Under who?
Marty.
Marty? Okay. So he's from the Marty tree.
Go look at that coaching staff, dude. You had Bill
Dude.
Cowher.
Yeah.
Tony Dungy.
Yeah. Yeah, Marty was the dude.
Crazy. I wonder what the Buccaneers gave up to move up one spot. I'm gonna look that up.
Looking what up the tree?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know the Green Bay. We had a pretty big connection with Green Bay for a while. And that was because the coach went up there. I can't remember his name now. I wanted his coaching tree. There we go. Well, never mind. Okay. Who am I thinking of? I mean, look kind of like Andy Reid. I think Reid came from his tree. Oh, pick is in. Pick is in. I'm going to say OT, but I don't know why you would trade up for.
You wouldn't trade up one spot.
Right, Willis?
If you could have got him where you were picking.
CD Lamb? Worse. Yeah, OT. Yeah. Weird. That's weird. Was anything a part of that trade?
I haven't seen anything from it yet.
Yeah. I think San Francisco is probably going to go wide receiver.
Yeah, either Judy or Lamb. Then Denver should go wide receiver.
Yeah. Oh man, who does Denver have as quarterback?
It's
Right?
Missouri quarterback. Those drafted last
Daniel?
year.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah. He was pretty good. Or no, they had the issue of another quarterback. I think that was maybe from like Navy or something like that. That was decent. Drew Lock.
Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah.
I can see his face. I couldn't think of his name.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, he still seems pretty promising.
What was that?
Missouri kid. Can't really hate too much on the dude.
From Lee Summit.
Really? Yeah, you're just going to swim out of the pool and land on your feet. That's pretty legit. Yeah, man, that's right. They got Lindsey and Gordon as running backs, man. All right. So what do you think? One more pick, and then we'll call the stream, but we'll still hang out afterwards. Man, but Denver's right after that. Yeah, we gotta stay till Denver. We gotta stay until Denver at least. So your 3 rivals.
If you find anything on that trade, you know.
Yeah, I haven't yet. All right. Bruce is clapping at his little kitchen table.
All right, the Buccaneers. I got it. The Buccaneers gave up their pick and pick 245 for. And then the Niners got the 14th pick and picked number 117.
So they traded up in the 3rd round or 4th?
They got an extra 3rd round pick, and they gave up like a 5th or 6th, between 5th and 7th round pick.
Yeah.
To move up one spot.
Okay. Interesting.
I don't know if I'm moving up one spot and giving up a 3rd round pick.
Right. I mean, unless they knew San Francisco was going to go offensive tackle, but I mean,
that's
doesn't look like they will.
Unless they had an extra. I don't even know if they have an extra pick in the.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Yeah. Unless they just maybe are just trying to load up on the back end of the draft and.
I'm gonna see how many picks the Bucks have in the 3rd round.
Yeah. Well, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they didn't really have any extra, according to CBS Sports.
Yeah, they only had 1 pick in the 3rd round.
76.
Well, hold on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this one shows that they.
It was a 4th round pick they gave up.
The 117.
117.
Yeah. Yeah. This one doesn't show that they lost it yet. It says acquired via trade. Compensatory pick. So they acquired the 7th round. So they didn't have a 7th round pick. But it still shows that they have the 4th round pick, though. That's weird. Hey, come on, San Fran. I mean, you could go like 3 minutes of the other pick and this one.
Is it feasible for CD Lamb to make it all the way to 32?
Oh God, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, Because who else we have? We're not even halfway through, but I'm just wondering what everybody needs. Because this one was showing the Raiders were going to get CeeDee Lamb, and then the 49ers were going to get Ruggs. I mean, maybe that's flipped. So, Tampa Bay going, oh. And they said, well, I don't know, the Broncos right behind. Yeah. Yep, there he goes. Oh, no, they're showing CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, there's Judy. Oh, hey, telephone's for you.
Pick is in.
Yep. Yep, and show it. Cow.
It's a smart pick.
I didn't see it yet.
I didn't say who it was though.
I mean, really, they should go offensive tackle, work on that that offensive line. Yep. There you go. Yeah, that's that edge player we were talking about. So
That's a player they traded away because they couldn't pay him, so they drafted a replacement for 4 years of young and cheap payment.
Yeah.
With a 5th-year option.
Yep.
That's how you draft. Like you can't afford someone.
Yeah.
You trade them away and draft a replacement.
Yeah. As long as you can match that talent, and
that's what I said the Chiefs should do with Chris Jones this whole time.
Yeah. Now we locked into Chris Jones though, didn't we? Or
no, he's a
free agent.
He's a franchise. They designate him the franchise player.
Okay. Yeah. And for our viewers at home, explain the franchise tag while I go refresh a beverage. Yeah. So what exactly does franchise tag mean?
Franchise tag means when you have a star player that you don't want to hit free agency, you can tag them with the franchise tag. Then if someone else wants them, they have to give up a certain amount of picks to acquire said player. And if someone wants Chris Jones, they would have to give up highest they would have to give up as a first round selection this year, next year.
I concur. I agree. Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, I had to let my dogs in as well. My dog's been outside the whole time. Man, I don't know about y'all up there, but it is warm. I don't know what it got to. It felt like 80 degrees.
It was a little muggy today.
Yeah. So lay down.
And I mean muggy, I mean real.
She didn't know what to do. She like walked in here, and I was like, "All right, go lie down." And she's like, there's just enough like of a walking lane for her, so she's like, just like the whole time, just like looking at me, like, "What am I doing?" All right. So Denver, last pick, at least for our stream. And thank you all if you guys did watch. Either while we were doing this live or you're watching later on. Yeah, thank you all. Let us know what you think below. Drop in some comments. Give me some hate for not knowing names and not knowing nearly as much as my friend Maddie about football.
It's all good. You've been out of the loop for a while.
Yeah, man, I was never really in the loop in that way either. I'm not gonna lie. Love football, love the game, love playing it. Love watching it. But man, I mean, like the statistics of it, everything of that nature. Yeah, never really latched onto because I always look to you and then another buddy Brett, who were just like the sports gurus, and I know you stayed up with it. You always have, but then you did a sports announcing down at Mid America, Nazarene, right?
Yeah, I did it for a season.
Just the one season. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why
Yeah.
I always remembered you doing that. But yeah, I've always been a I don't know, just admirer, I guess, of football, but not really like a huge numbers guy.
Well, the draft's always been my thing. I've always been nerdy about the draft. It's just so fascinating how you could build up so much interest in a player that you're willing to trade your whole future for.
Mm-hmm. Man, who was that quarterback we got? I want to say it was Casey. The Chiefs got that one time, and it was like, I don't know. They're like, oh, he's the one. He's gonna do it, and man, he was nothing. Like Chase Daniels was better than him.
Are you talking about Casey Printers?
I think so. Yeah, didn't they hype him up quite a bit?
Yeah, he was like some Canadian quarterback.
Man, I don't know if he's Canadian, but here we go. Pick is in. Pick is in. Final pick for the night, at least for us, folks. Judy. Well, it's a guy named Judy. That's who they got. Oh, so we got to play against Judy now. Who'd the Raiders pick?
The Raiders have one more pick, so they can pick another receiver.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, that's where they got Ruggs.
They could pick CD Lamb at 19.
Babe.
That
wouldn't be a bad draft. Holy.
Wouldn't that be just frustrating?
Yeah, it would be. Because our defense stepped up in the playoffs and everything got better. But man, I don't know. That's a heck of a test right there. That is one test right there. Yeah, because it's weird. It looks like the AFC West is almost kind of turning into the Big 12.
Yeah.
Not just because we got Big 12 players, but everything's just kind of going that style. And it's like a shootout. And it's exciting. There's touchdowns, but man, it's so frustrating, loving defense and just seeing that. Yeah, they're just getting burned. So, man, it'll be interesting. I saw a little blurb that was saying, oh my gosh, now I'm completely spacing on his name. Dude had Hodgkins, came back from it, afraid of horses.
Barry.
Yeah, that Eric Berry was talking about coming back for play with the Chiefs for cheaper pay or things of that nature.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like a little blurb or a little article that was in the off season, but and how
he should give back money for not playing at all and complaining about his damn heel hurting.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on that.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Because it was just like It's such a great story, that he came back, and that year he did good,
And
and it was like
he didn't
nothing.
do anything to earn his paycheck last year.
Yeah, just kind of sat on it, and it was just like, it was frustrating.
I'll play. I'll play if I'm healthy. Well,
Yeah.
how about you play because your team needs you?
Mm-hmm. Now, did we cut him before the end of the season?
Last year
Right.
they cut him last year in the offseason.
Last year's off season, right? Yeah, I was gonna say because he didn't get a ring, so so it was 2 years ago that what it was.
Mm-hmm.
There he is, John Elway.
Looks like the decal on the side of their helmet.
I know, right? I remember when I see him, I was like, "Oh, is he playing for the Broncos because he's a horse face?" And then they got Peyton Manning, and it was like, "Oh, he's another horse." Yeah. Now, if you're the only one in the room, do you still need to wear a mask?
No.
Doesn't look like they have a badge on, so they probably are at the hospital or something. Well, they're talking about teams, man. Let's speak about teams. Chiefs, what do you think? I think we're doing back to back.
I hope so. It'd be cool.
Yeah. I haven't had a team that went back to back. Oklahoma went back to back Heisman, but not championships. Completely different thing. But the Chicago Bulls, that was the last team that I loved that went back to back.
The last team that went back to back was the Royals. Back to back World Series.
Right. True. Very true. Yeah. Get into the game. Yeah. So we got there the first year, didn't win it, and then went back 2015 and won. Yeah. Yeah. Very true. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think that we have rhythm, and I think we have enough buy-in that we can continue what we have. But man, I tell you, there's a lot of scary teams out there now. I mean, everybody's gunning for us. Everybody's scheming, and you can kind of see them schemers. Yeah, and you could see it. I mean, you know, there towards the end of the season, it was like, all right, they're kind of starting to figure it out a little bit, but yeah, I'm excited. I mean, just to have a competitive team again, and for the win to be behind us and not like just feeling like it was imminently in front of us and we never got it. You know, I mean, you've been a Chiefs fan longer than me, but gosh, it's just been an arduous road. It's been heartbreaking. You know, I mean, from just mismanagement, you know, from GMs and you know, just failures as kicking, and I mean the Gannon Gerbach situation. Good Lord, you know, we've been close, we've been good, but you know, I'm excited for this team to kind of do it again and become a great team, not just a good team. You know, become great.
Yeah.
And get that legacy kind of built, that dynasty. You know, I want that, but it's gonna be tough because not everybody's gonna take a paycheck cut like Tom Brady. You know, and you know, things are getting more expensive.
Yeah, if you look at it, Tom Brady's been underpaid for his whole career.
Yeah, and he finally wanted to get paid, and they said, "Okay, well, thanks, goodbye." And I don't blame him for wanting to get paid in his last few seasons. But yeah, so how many seasons do you think he has left?
Who?
Brady.
Well, he'll play his last 2 years in Tampa Bay and call it a career.
You think 2 years and done?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
especially
3 years. Yeah.
Especially if he makes it to a Super Bowl without Belichick.
Yeah, it's true. But man, the Bucks. I mean, Bucks haven't been in a Super Bowl since what, 2001,
Yeah.
and that was like one of their first years of being a team. And
No.
what oh, never mind. They rebranded. That's what it was. My fault.
Mhm.
Yeah,
To
yeah, they've
New
been a team for a
Jersey.
while. Yeah. I'm thinking like that year that the Panthers came out and there was a couple expansion teams. Yeah, they just rebranded. That's what it was. Which is where it was like, if the Chiefs didn't win this year, I was gonna be like, we need to rebrand because everybody who rebrands apparently wins the Super Bowl after that. That's where I think the Browns need to rebrand. Like
The Browns
for
got
one,
New Jerseys again.
huh?
The Browns got New Jerseys for next season again.
Well, yeah. I mean, everybody gets new jerseys for the most part, but it's like, man, like, okay, what are you anyways? A dog? Your mascot's a dog. You're called the Browns, but you wear orange.
They should be called the Mogs, their own best friend.
Yeah.
I'm a Mog.
I'm a mug. You like Diggs?
Diggs.
You like Diggs? But yeah. No, they need to rebrand, but yeah. I definitely could see Brady. I don't know. Do you think he's going to kind of coach? You think he's going to just, kind of be a little bit of backup, help that young buck who's coming in?
No.
Or do you think he just cuts it and goes to Hollywood?
I think he just cuts it. Goes, oh, he didn't want to help Jimmy G.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jerry Jones' wife. Dude, Jerry Jones' wife looks miserable.
Oh, man. I haven't seen her yet. They're still showing highlights.
Oh, when you look at her, she looks like she's been yelled at all night.
Oh gosh. Poor Miss Jones.
She's all hovered in the corner. Poor lady.
Yeah. So cornerback finally getting picked. I think that's the first cornerback of the night.
No, Jeff Okuda was.
Okuda? Okay. Yeah, it was number 3.
Okuda.
Oh gosh, yeah, I see her now. Yeah, she just don't look at him. Don't make eye contact with anybody.
Stop looking at me, Swan.
Yeah. Look at me, Swan. All right. Well, I'm going to sign off with these guys real quick, and then I'll jump back over, brother.
All right.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. Posthumously. I mean, not dead, but the live stream is. It's not living anymore. It's done. It's finito. And but hey, thank you guys so much. This is hasn't been the most exciting draft. Still pretty good though. Huge thanks to my buddy Matt. Actually, giving this a little bit of validity. Hopefully your team, got something that you need. If you're a Cowboys fan, you're on the clock right now. So hopefully, who knows? Maybe you get CeeDee Lamb. Maybe you get an Oklahoma guy. But I know for the Chiefs, we're gonna be excited. Whoever we pick, we'll be ready for the next year. We coming back with that trophy, brother. Yeah. Donald Trump and the next president's gonna know we're in Missouri, not in Kansas, which I tell everybody around here. That's why I bought the shirt. But yeah, thank you all so much. You guys have a good night. God bless. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face.